Well, I want to thank everyone for being here today. We are excited to announce some significant funding that has been adopted by the New York State Public Service Commission for the New York State Energy Bill Credit Program, which is going to be administered by the large electric and gas utilities on behalf of their customers. I want to thank Assemblywoman Lupardo. You know, we have been working really hard since last year, and most certainly Assemblywoman Lupardo well before I came into the Senate, to really center the needs of working families. And we hear consistently, whether it's small businesses, whether it is individual residents, families, that utility costs are really creating significant financial burdens and daily cost of living for many people across our region, and most certainly here in the state. And so this announcement, we're really excited about, because it really is centering one of our top priorities, myself and Assemblywoman Lupardo, and that is making our energy cost more reduced, making it more affordable as we continue to transition into more cleaner energy. So I'm proud that we were able to secure in last year's budget $200 million for the Energy Affordability Fund. And this is one piece of several efforts to make our utilities more affordable, and my great colleagues here will go into more details about it. But you know, as we continue to do the work in the state, right now we're still in the budget. So a lot of these issues around affordability continue to be top of mind for us. We're really happy that we are able to provide some relief in a multitude of ways as pertains to utility costs for our constituents here in the Southern Tier. And so with that, I'd like to bring up Laurie with the Public Utility Law Project to provide more details about the impacts of this funding. I would also, as I mentioned, I want to thank Assemblywoman Lupardo, also Governor Hochul, our colleagues in the state legislature, and our utility companies, and working together with all of us. And most of all, I want to thank our constituents for continuing to engage with us, work with us as we continue to try to make our utilities more affordable, so that people aren't having to continue to make decisions such as putting food on the table or paying for life-saving medications, just to name a few. So without further ado, I'll bring up Laurie.
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Laurie Wheelock. I'm the Executive Director of the Public Utility Law Project, and it's a pleasure to be here today with you, Senator and Assemblywoman Lupardo. PULP's mission is to advocate on behalf of low-income New Yorkers with their utility rights. We were here just in November where we worked with the members on a utility debt assistance clinic. We had over 45 individuals come in from all over the Binghamton area who were really struggling with their utility bills. And we're able to work with them and talk with them, look at their bills, how is their energy usage, what assistance programs might they be available for, and the resounding, theme that we heard were people really struggling and trying to figure out what to pay and when to pay it. And the truth is that New York State is listening, and we're all trying. At the Department of Public Service, there's a working group right now that's dealing with energy affordability. PULP is a member, the utilities are each represented, so NYSEG has a member, as well as the Department of Public Service, where we're having these discussions about energy affordability and what we can do. The $200 million was one of the projects that we dealt with, but we also deal with the Energy Affordability Program. Each utility, including NYSEG, has a monthly discount that helps low-income families afford their bills for every month that they are due. We're also looking to expand that, because right now it's just low-income families. So one of the other tasks from last year's budget that we're really grateful to the legislature and the governor is an expanded EAP program to bring up income eligibility into the moderate households to try and help them, because the truth is that people are all struggling. And that is just residential customers. There's also resounding interest to help small business and to have a discussion about energy affordability for everyone. So we're really excited because there's momentum. There's more coming. PULP will be working with the members and the state to try and find that course that will really benefit all New Yorkers. Excuse me. So thank you again for having me, and I'll turn it over to Assemblywoman Lupardo.
Thanks, Laurie. I can thank you for being here, for your leadership. I can tell you from the utility clinic that we held here, and I know Senator has been doing them in other parts of her Senate district, that not only are people coming looking for help, they're really surprised to learn that they are in fact eligible for some of these programs. So if you put together all of what we have been supporting, from the money that's coming in from the federal government to pay for programs like the Home Heating Assistance Program, or even the other monies that are coming from the utility for the employees, the Energy Assistance Program. We also are putting in funds for audits for people to audit their homes, and altogether we have a package of $1.4 billion that's out there right now for utility assistance in one form or another. This one piece that we passed in the state budget, this $200 million, is a small gesture. Everyone is going to get a small credit on their utility bill in the next month or two. But again, the point of this exercise is to make sure people know what is available to them. We also passed legislation last year, the governor signed, that allows data to be shared from our social service offices with the utility to make it easier for those matches to occur. It's called the data matching bill. So anything we can do to make sure people who are eligible are aware or instantly recognized by the utility, we can do. And so again, every gesture, whether it's this $200 million credit in the budget, supporting our federal partners in the funding that they're bringing, encouraging them to give us more, is all part of the plan. We live in a very poor region. Let's be honest. I mean, Binghamton, as you know, is one of the poorest cities in the state. County Broome is one of the poorest counties. So it's obviously one of our top priorities to make sure that that people have an affordable way of living, and this utility is certainly one of the biggest challenges that people face. So that, I'd be happy to take questions. I think Laurie can help with some of the granular detail if you'd like. Thanks for being here. Go all here, and thanks guys, by the way, for helping us get the word out.
Yeah.
My question would be, when it comes to the form this takes in terms of the funding being available to customers, is this like would it be like a one-time kind of credit applied, or is it something that varies depending on the bills? What does that kind of look like?
Yeah, so the $200 million is distributed in a one-time credit to all NYSEG customers. It should be available in about 45 days. And that is just, again, the $200 million. For the Energy Affordability Program, NYSEG has applications on their website. You can call the company, the customer service line, to have one mailed to you, and that would be a monthly credit. And it ranges based on the need of the household. That program is low income only, but again, the state is looking to try and expand that to more moderate income households because of the need. So NYSEG is a great reference there. For the Empower Plus program, which is energy audits, again, it's mostly low income households that would be eligible, but NYSERDA would be the contact. And so organizations we work with on a regular basis, from community-based to the members to PULP, if anyone is interested, should reach out to us, and we're happy to make those referrals and connect people to the benefits they have. That's one of the positives about the data matching, is it'll provide that efficiency, and so there'll be less work on the consumer bringing the state in to start matching these benefits with the